All right, folks. Hi, I'm Steve Swanson from Whittier High School, the STEM Academy, and I want to tell you a little bit about it and how you can apply if you want in. So I'll try to make this short and quick, so sorry if I'm talking a little fast, but I'm trying to get to the point. Uh, so, um, is STEM Academy right for you? Do you like building things, programming, working in groups, learning new things? Do you want to be a mechanical engineer, civil engineer, electrical engineer, machinist, other STEM fields, robotics, whatever? This might be for you. Um, we do have 4 classes right now, so all 4 years, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. We offer Principles of Engineering, Introduction to Engineering Design, Digital Electronics, Engineering Design and Development. We might change the name of these classes at one point, but they're pretty much virtually the same, or there'll be something similar. So, um, what does STEM Academy offer? So, what is the point of just, you can go to school and take a class, right? But ours is an academy. It's 4 years. Now, you don't have to do all 4 years. You can leave if you don't like it. If it's not for you, you can just say, I thought I liked it, but I don't. So, it's one of those things that you don't have to commit 4 years to, but it is 4 years there available, and it's pretty neat because all the kids kind of stay together over and over again year after year. Uh, and we do offer things like additional STEM Academy, things like we go to field trips every year for freshman year. They have special trips like the Knott's Berry Farm Engineering Day. Sophomores go to the drag racing. So we have all these special field trips. We have specialized core classes. In other words, you take my engineering class, but then you also take a science class. So the students you see in my class, you're going to run into them in science class too, because it's the same thing. They're part of STEM Academy as well. Um, that we have things like robotics club, grade checks. We check on your grades, make sure you're doing okay. Access to computer labs. So I have a big computer lab. We have 2 rooms actually. We have maybe we might even have a third room where we have all kinds of 3D printers and equipment, laser cutters, things you can use. And that's just for you guys in STEM Academy if you're going to be in STEM Academy. It's just specialized for them. Principles of Engineering is the freshman one, and it goes over all this stuff, and I'm not going to go on and on, but just about a little taste of all kinds of electronics, but definitely most of it's robotics. Most of it's by far robotics, just building stuff, making stuff, competing in class, challenging little games like I'm going to make this robot and we're going to fight them and stuff like that. Here's a Mario Kart robot competition where kids are fighting. Or not fighting, trying to pop each other's balloons. Here's a bridge building competition where they try to build a bridge, see who can make the strongest one, and that's that one. That was the freshman class. The sophomore class is more about drawing things like this and designing them, building them out of wood, and 3D printing them. The junior year is mostly about electronics, so soldering and stuff like that, but it's going to be a lot about robotics. So I think I'm going to increase and it's going to be more about robotics, but we do electronics. We even do a little bit of Minecraft. For example, this one's a calculator and it calculates it calculates numbers. What does that look like? How do you even do that? It looks like this. This is a big field of electronics. We just work on this training little by little until students can build something really big like this. This one's kind of lagging here. So I'll just go to the next one. We build stuff on the laser cutter. We have a laser cutter, and we do these for fundraisers. Just make these things. Whenever people ask us on Instagram, can you make this for a baby shower or for my house or special coasters, different things people ask us for, and we make this stuff in class just on the side for fun there. If you're interested, this is the application. I'm going to come back to this in a second, but you can take a picture of this. So with your camera, I think, and it'll just pop you directly link. Otherwise, you have to type this in right here, 3HFNQIZ, and make sure the capital and the lower cases do matter if you're going to type it in. Otherwise, you bring your camera in. So if you're going to write this down, you can write that down in a second. I'll come back to it. So you can get your pencil out right now. Or if the teacher's okay with it, pull out your camera if they're okay with it. I'll give you a minute to figure that one out. Anyway, let's see. So here's our Instagram page. I just want to bring you here because it shows you a lot of stuff that we do in class. So here's some 10th graders, sophomores. We're testing this in the pool at school. They're building some underwater robotics. My students just went to the competition this weekend, actually. So this literally just came out yesterday, I think, this video. And we're at a competition. Here's a student in junior year making electronics, just coding, a little bit of coding. and trying to make a candle look like a candle burning, but it's really just LEDs coated in such a way to make it look like it is. Here's a bunch of us here in a picture. That's a lot of STEM Academy students, but that's all of us there. Here's some more underwater robotics. Here's a big 86. Somebody wanted 60-inch letters right here. So we made those out of foam board for somebody who was asking us. A couple of the girls in 10th grade, we went to the drag races. And let's see, I think there's a picture. There's some more. There's some people at the events. They were shy there. And here's the drag race right here. This was the an actual drag race I recorded here. So that's at the Pomona Fairplex. Here's our new hoodies that we got. So a couple of our students showing them off there. All the students got hoodies. This was some seniors made this for the Whittier Museum. Here's some electronics. We're soldering right here. I don't know what they're doing here. They're drilling something. Oh, no, I know what it was. A student made this, a freshman, and we couldn't spin it fast enough, so we hooked a drill up to it. So here's a bunch of stuff here, 3D printed stuff, going over all kinds of 3D printed stuff. Here's some electronics that, from junior year. Here's some freshmen from a couple years ago created an elevator in the robotics class, and so pretty neat. Our Knott's Berry Farm trip. Bunch of students there taking a picture. Here's our STEM nacho party. We do a lot of social events too, like a nacho party. We actually just had our nacho party last week. This was one from a couple years ago though. So where we have nachos at lunchtime for all our students. Here's some students selling some things. And so just a bunch of stuff you can find on Instagram, things we made. Here's our logo and our sticker right now. That's what it is. So anyway, coming back to it, guys, just want to show you a little bit of taste of some stuff. Here's a machine that we have, actually. Here's one of the machines. This one carves out using a drill bit. And we have one that does laser cutting too. Let's see if I can find a laser cutter video. Here's one not cutting, but it's engraving. So it's just using a laser to burn onto whatever material you want, wood or anything. That's how we make most of these things here, is the laser cutter is what most of these do. In fact, the STEM Academy Engineering were just letters cut out on the laser cutter. So going back to this, let's see here. There we go. So here's the application. The teacher can pause this and maybe you can write it. But anyway, I want to say thank you for your time. Fill out the application. It has your name, your parents' name, parents' phone number, email, a couple little questions, just stuff that I can track you and find you if you're accepted, and we can send that letter to you and stuff like that. So thanks again, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I think that was at the beginning and I forgot to mention that. So if you need to write that down as well, you can write down this email right here at the very beginning. It's right here at the bottom, stephen.swanson@wuhsd.org. Although I don't think you can email from your school email, but maybe if you want to, if your parents have a question, they can email this, and that's the fastest way to get a hold of me, is to just send that email to me, and I'll answer any questions you guys have in case your parents are like, maybe you're hard to explain this to your parents and you want to join in. They can email me all the questions they want and I can answer them, and I can even send them a link to the application. So once again, the application is here, and like I said, the teacher in the class can pause it as long as they need to. So thanks again, folks, and I hope to see you guys next school year. All right, bye.